look at you.
And you don't know how good it feels to call you my girl.
Ooh,
There goes my baby.
ooh, girl, look
Get you.
loving everything you do. Ooh, girl,
Look at you.
It's something you wanna get from girl. And when I love it, something done, but they make you really get, yeah. And you don't have to something. Yeah, something.
There goes my baby. Hey. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Live Lit and Legit. Hey man, your boy 2 Cup Shorty. Baby, we got 1 cup on the table today.
That's it.
That's for the guests who want to be here but didn't show.
What up, guest?
Guess what they do, my boy? Hey man, Q Smith himself.
Hey, man, always is your boy B.
You did,
Yes,
you
sir.
did. Hey, last week, I want to say it was last week or the week before last, I covered it with that entertainment. Remember the Chris Brown situation?
Yes, sir.
About the girl?
Yes, sir.
Man, what I told y'all, 2 Cup knows,
Chris
2
Breezy.
Cup knows. Okay, so run it back. Lawsuit on Chris. Girl talking about the rape case, all that. Forced her. I said, man. Cap.
We said it was cop.
Cap. That means lies, guys. That means lies. So, fast forward. Guess what? Roll the tape.
Text messages leaked.
Bow. I don't like talking on the phone about shit like that. I'm just being proactive. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll get one.
I'm assuming they talking about a plan B.
A plan B. That's, yeah. Talking about the plan B. Now, if you don't know what the plan B is, that's the pill you take so you won't, you feel me? I hope she don't regurgitate, but that's the one you take so the baby won't happen. I definitely didn't bust inside you. Because he was just very drunk. I wanted to be sure. So just get the plan B. She said, okay, that's cool. She said she want to do it tonight at midnight. My boy didn't respond. She said, where you at? My boy didn't respond. She said, babe. My boy didn't respond.
She first said, where you at 11:27. No response. Around 4:17, she was like, babe.
Coulda. I don't know. Okay. I live in Hollywood. She said, word, let's link later today. And she said, okay, bet. Your place or mine? He said, mine probably. Dev emoji. She said, laugh out loud, okay, bet. You got E? I didn't get to take it the last time we met. Ecstasy.
That's big because
Ecstasy.
that was it was about. He had drugged her.
Uh-huh.
Well, I be doggone.
She asked for the drugs so she can toot it up and boot it up.
That is crazy.
But then, I'm gonna try to say my boy tried to. Yeah, just play 2 Cup knows. You got E, that stands for ecstasy. I didn't get to take it last time we met, laugh out loud. He said, nah, they was my homies. I don't be getting lit unless my homies got it. Okay, we can chill tonight. I'll try to find some. That's what my boy, I'll try to find some E. She said, what you doing?
That was at 7:03. I'm on the that was January 11th at 7:03.
Okay, 2 days later. At what time, B?
January 13th, 4:53.
Notice this is the same emoji sign. That means what happened when somebody ghosted you. So Cuz wrote back. He said, what's up? I had some shit to handle yesterday. She was like, where you at right now? He was like, why, what's up? She said, I want to come over, laugh out loud. I'm bored.
No response. January 15th. Hey, he be going gouts, but
January 15th. What time be?
5:59 p.m.
She say, make some time for me tonight. Then she hit back, sorry, I fell asleep and she say, no, I'm on my period. Then she goes to say, and I have a question. Do you just want to hit it from the back, or can we hang out like on some chill type stuff during the day? I know you be busy and it's cool if you just want to hit me from the back, is what she said. I just want to know my role.
Now we're down to January 23rd at 1:52 a.m.
Now, this is before he didn't respond. As of this date, January 23rd, 1:52 a.m., there's still no response. She say, okay, never mind. So at this point, she's talking to herself.
And then January 27th at 8:12 p.m., apparently she sent him a picture.
Nope.
And that's all the footage we have of the
So,
illustrious
guys, the moral of the story, don't go off what you hear. Go off what you know.
Right.
And 2 Cup knows. Shout out to my boy CB.
That also ties into another case.
Oh.
Deshaun Watson. I was trying to think of a little quirky middle name, and I couldn't do it in enough time to make it make sense.
Y'all ain't no Ken, is it?
No. Could be.
For the record, this is B. Watson, guys.
Hey, man, don't be giving out my government.
As he's representing D. Watson, guys. I don't know where this is going.
So Deshaun Watson, and we actually covered this, back
We did.
about a year ago.
Uh-huh.
Deshaun Watson, he had started at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun Watson, quarterback for the Houston Texans, franchise player. He announced that he wanted to get out of Houston. Upon that announcement, and all this gonna tie together, stories started coming out of allegations made from different massage therapists of sexual assault, sexual harassment, things of that nature. 22 different massage therapists have made claims of inappropriate sexual conduct by Deshaun Watson, all in the Houston area. What makes it interesting is
You got 22, but go ahead.
and the NFL has licensed massage therapists for the players available, but he always booked his own private sessions, never used the NFL massage therapist. Well, anyway, this all happens. The lawyer that's representing all 22 women, ironically, lives next door to the owner of the Houston Texans. So everyone began to think, okay, it's a play made up by the owner to keep Deshaun Watson from going anywhere, blah, 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 blah. That actually fell apart in my mind because they set Deshaun Watson all of last year. So why would you do something like that and now you paying him and he ain't playing?
Franchise.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So anyway, that case happened about a year and a half ago. The allegations came out. It's a civil suit. Of course, they're suing him. They actually had their depositions on yesterday in the civil suit. But it's pretty much been quiet on the Deshaun Watson front. Like everything just kind of just disappeared. You ain't heard nothing else about it. And then it was announced that the district attorney would be taking the evidence to the grand jury. And if you don't know, when the district attorney meets with the grand jury, no one's in the room but the district attorney and the grand jury. And he's presenting all the evidence he has to the grand jury for the grand jury to make a determination whether they're going to indict said suspect. In this case, it's Deshaun Watson, right? That happened on yesterday. He presented all his evidence to the grand jury. The grand jury came out and said there was not enough clear-cut evidence to indict Deshaun Watson. So no criminal charges will be filed. Now, in me saying this, we say all the time, there are 3 sides to the story: his, hers, and the truth, right? In this case, there's 25. 22 women, his, 24. 22 women, his, and the truth, right? So there's 24 possible scenarios the way this could happen. So with the grand jury electing not to indict him, is not, and I want to say this because on the internet a lot of people are like, he was found innocent. He wasn't found innocent because he was never tried. And don't get me wrong, I like Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? So don't think I'm bashing Deshaun Watson or championing him. I'm carrying his banner. I'm not either way. But The grand jury elected not to pursue criminal charges. Just meant there was not enough evidence readily available. And the thing in cases like this, unless you have video footage or something like that, evidence began to get washed. That happens all the time, right? So in this case, there was not enough evidence. That's not saying it didn't happen. That's not saying it did happen. It's just saying that there was not enough evidence to move forward. At the end of the day, they're in civil court. He's gonna definitely pay out. They always pay out. In my opinion, that doesn't guarantee and say that it happened just because he paid money. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson paid money and still went to trial. He had to pay money and he was found innocent. O.J. Simpson had to pay money and he was found innocent. So just because you have to pay out to the family does not mean that you 100% did it. But how do you feel?
I feel it's better to go ahead and pay. And the reason why a lot of people go ahead and pay out, like I say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean they did it or they didn't do it. It's just the fact that what a lot of people don't know, as long as this prolongs, the more expensive it gets.
Exactly.
So
lawyer fees start to pile up.
I don't need to prove. I mean, it's already proven to you guys that I'm innocent. I didn't do it. But with the way you guys doing this money scheme, you're going to take another 6 months just to come out to say that I didn't do it for the record. But within those 6 months, what it would cost me at that time, dollar amount wise, I can go ahead cut 75% of that by just going ahead and settling out and paying right now.
Right.
So I think that was smart. Go ahead and just go ahead and pay out so it would not be ongoing. But from the sounds of it, shout out to the grand jury. My boy then free.
Yeah, I mean he and was crazy. What the part I love about it is Twitter blew up, and not for the reason you would think it would. You would think it'll blow up with a lot of feminists and women's rights activists and people arguing over that. No, Twitter blew up because of football. Because everybody's like, well, Deshaun Watson is up for grabs. Who's gonna get him? Yeah. And all the different teams was like, nah, we need a quarterback. We gonna go get him. You know what I'm saying? So I like the football aspect of it, but hey, I mean, you don't know what to say because you don't know how to feel.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is the justice system did what the justice system was designed to do. Mm-hmm. And hey, shout out to everybody involved, all 24 people involved in the situation.
A shout out to everybody, both parties. We wish the best. Innocent until proven guilty, but my boy is not guilty. He remains innocent. Shout out to that young black man.
To that young black African American man. Speaking of being young, black African American and rich.
Not cuz.
Ryan Coogler.
Oh. Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Coogler?
Oh, Coogler.
Ryan Coogler is a successful Hollywood director. He brought you the classic Marvel movie, Black Panther. Wakanda Forever. Forever. So I mean, the man is good at what he do, definitely. But one thing about Ryan Coogler is, if you don't know who he is, you don't know who he is. Like, you can pass this man on the street
and you wouldn't know who he is.
What up, bro? And just keep him moving. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He's very low key. But Ryan Coogler ran into some issues the other day. He was detained for bank robbery. Felt like that was the perfect time to sip my water.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, so.
Did they not see the gross?
They didn't have time, and I'm going to explain to you why they did. Ryan Coogler was in Atlanta. I believe he's in Atlanta shooting a movie.
Okay.
So he's a resident of California. Mm-hmm. In Atlanta shooting a movie. He had to go. I think the story is he had a medical professional at his residence or at his wherever he was staying, and he only had to pay them in cash, and they wouldn't take a card or a check, so he had to go and get the money, and so he goes to a Bank of America to withdraw $12,000.
Here go the setup.
All right, so he goes in to withdraw this $12,000. He meets this young lady, the bank teller, slides her a note on the back of a withdrawal slip. It just says, "Please be discreet. I need to withdraw this money. Please count the money in another area." Right? It's Atlanta. People get robbed every day in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I can feel that. Especially with that amount of money. You know how thick that envelope gonna be walking out of there with $12,000?
Bankroll.
So The lady then panics, tells her manager. Her manager tells her, call the police. She calls the police, and the police come and take him out of cuffs because they think he's trying to rob the bank. Though he has given the woman his ID and his debit card,
Which she asked for.
which is proper protocol, right?
Yep.
Last time I checked. So here's the 911 call.
My manager didn't feel comfortable, so he told me to call police while he, I guess, stalled for
What
a
is
minute.
what is on the note, ma'am?
It just says I want to withdraw $12,000. Just be discreet.
Is this an actual customer, or are they trying to rob the bank?
They had a debit card and he inserted it. He gave me a California ID, but I was like, okay. I was like, how do you want the cash back? And he's like, just look at the note.
And he had no weapons, correct?
Not that I know of. He just has on black sunshades and a black hat.
Is he a black male, white male?
He's a black male. And every time I ask him like a question, he's like, look at the note.
So, okay.
But he inserted his debit card, and then I asked for his ID. He handed me his ID as a California ID. But I didn't look at his name because I'm just, like, so shook up. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do. So I just told him, give me one moment. You know, I have to get my manager.
Okay, so none of his information was even verified. Okay. He might just want to be discreet, but I have police en route.
Yeah, I mean, he might. It just seemed weird.
So
He's like, I don't know what he's trying to do. He's trying to draw $12,000.
and the one that got to me was the 911 operator saying, he might just want to be discreet, but I'll get the police en route. You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, so he hasn't even been verified? Like, you have his license and his debit card in hand. Verify who the man is.
I'm just at a loss for words, brother. I don't get, like, she went directly to the police instead of looking. Okay, she said, so the whole note thing, I can kind of get why you look throw it off. I mean, you know, it might
I
be
get it. I can definitely understand
I can get
that.
it. Then the
feel
whole little math, you know, the
all
code,
that makes perfect
get
sense.
it. But let's follow protocol. You feel me? Let's honor the customer's request.
Right.
So looking at the note saying, hey, can we be discreet? I'm trying to withdraw $12,000. This is how I would like it. Here's my ID and here's my debit card. At that point, you would think, following protocol, because she entered the debit card, automatically the debit card sync with the computer, so his file automatically pops up. At this point, it's her looking at the ID and asking the customer to remove so she can verify. Okay, now at that point, if she still felt worried, she could have went to the manager and say, hey, this guy said he was trying to be discreet. I just want you to let you know this is how I'm doing this particular transaction.
Right.
Okay, he come over, he oversees it, everything checks out, good to go. How do you feel about it?
I feel like in America, if you're a black man, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't.
And that's in all aspects of life.
Of all, I mean, here this man is just literally going to the bank to withdraw $12,000 of his dollars, money he's earned in his bank account, and
this is my thing. If you were so spooked and weird, you know how you could alleviate that by doing exactly what he said and looking at the screen, and you probably could have seen 2.5 million or something in there.
exactly.
And this man just asking for $12,000. And it would have dawned on you, hey, this man probably do this all the time. Look how much his money he got. And he's trying to be every time he makes a transaction, he probably does this. This is like the norm.
And none of that even makes sense for a bank robber. What bank robber goes in with an exact amount of I only want $12,000. I don't care what else is back there. Just give me the $12,000.
And listen, what bank robbers finna give you their identification?
Identity, yes.
Their identification.
So you can identify. What's the point of coming in with sunglasses on and a mask, and I'm gonna give you my driver's license? It makes no sense
At all.
And even if he was trying to rob the bank, lady, you have his ID in your hand, and it's not your money. Give him what he want. We'll sort it out later.
Baby, fingerprints. This man's entered the bank at this point. You know what I'm saying?
He has left everything.
Everything.
We will sort it out later. That would be my lot. Look, I'm telling you now. I don't care what company it is. I will never risk my life to protect this company.
I don't.
Ever. Like
Some that ain't mine.
I don't own.
I don't own it.
You got it, bro.
You got it, big dog.
You want the keys?
Man, I finna put my 2 weeks in there. The moment.
You hiring, bro?
What you trying to do? I said you take the bread. We gonna open up something. Have all
You
this.
can have all this, bro. I'm good.
Dang,
I
man.
would never risk my. That's why I'm not your guy to work in the bank. Cause
Yeah.
the minute they come up in there, they be like, on the floor.
Bro.
Take all my keys and my bags, bro.
I'm finna go ahead. Y'all can have all
Y'all-
this. I'm finna
y'all
go.
can take it, dog.
Passcode at 3464. Because
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know there's a vault in the back. You gotta jiggle it a little bit to pull it open, but it will open up for you. All right, y'all have fun. now.
all right, let me get by you, my boy. God damn, that's a big ass gun. Let me get by you. I'm finna go.
I'm gonna ease on about this side though. Y'all have a good one.
Don't even worry about calling HR. Just about this bitch.
I'm done. I am not the one, my boy, at all, dog.
You just walked off your job, you damn so.
Yeah. They came in with guns. I'm gone.
The kind that go boom, not pew.
They gonna be like, but why you didn't protect the bank?
Protect the who?
Do I look
I
like
gotta
to
tell
you?
Well, cause listen here, they paid me a quarter. I'm talking about a 1/4%, not the 1%. A quarter of 1% of all the money they got. Cause I would. That's not my shit. I don't give a.
That's above my pay grade.
You think
sir.
they finna blow my head off on some of that? Ain't my,
That ain't my.
I'm finna, you said why I ain't do what? Stop fight for what? Who? Man, if you get the hell on.
The only reason I would ever react in a situation like that is I have to feel threatened. Like I be looking like at these convenience stores robberies, you know, where the clerk pull out the big gun, start busting off shots. If I don't feel threatened, what all you want, bro?
Hey, bro, hey. Cause especially with the ones that you know, you got the robbers that come in there, you know, the nice ones, but aggressive. We'll kill you if they have to.
Right.
Hey, my man. Hey, lay on the ground. I'm not here for you. Here for the money. I don't want to hurt you. I just want the money. The money's not yours.
Real quick. Hey, the minute he say, I don't want you, I want the money. I'll ting, and I'm gonna get on the ground. You got it.
Oh, you want the money? Cuz I would gave cuz you can have this coat, this key, you can have the whole damn bank. Man, you can have this whole bank.
Just let me go home, and then I don't care what you do. It ain't mine, bro. But
Then on the way out, but y'all need to getaway drive. Who driving the car?
I'm like, hey, bro, y'all got room for
For
one
one
more?
more?
Just drop me off around the corner, dog. We good.
Put me in the trunk. I'm all right. Let make it back and break it down. Dang.
Shouts out to Ryan Cool.
Cool, real talk, huh? And listen, I wish that story would end it with those same two cops or one cop that came in and put them in handcuffs and took them outside the bank. I want those same two or one officers to walk him back inside the bank
for his apology.
Have them not only publicly apologize, get the $12,000, and those two officers escort that man out to his vehicle and off the premises, and even to his destination.
They got to make it right.
Cause who first will be last, and who last will be first.
They definitely need to make it right. But you know what though, I'm not mad at Bank of America. I'm not upset with the police, because at the end of the day, Bank of America is just a bank. The police were just doing their job. Whom I am upset with is that teller, who didn't think the situation through. She probably lost her job behind this, I'm sure.
Should have.
Yeah, I'm sure she
I come to get a withdrawal make a withdrawal.
And I end up-
Measly 12,000. I got millions in my account, and this reverts to me being detained.
Yeah,
in the back of a squad car.
I got stuff to do.
Well, damn. If you do, damn if you don't. Or it's hard to get this much money just to be sitting
To be treated like a second class citizen, bro. That's the world. That's the reality of the world that we live in, and that's what a lot of people fail to realize.
Like I ain't got no tax ID number.
Right.
Like I ain't got no SSN.
Right. Like, bro, like we're damned if we do, we're damned if we don't. Work hard, get a good job. They still treat you like you ain't nothing.
Just so I can go out in the bank to get $12,000 to get arrested.
I could do that. Just being a bum on the street. Go in the bank and get arrested. It's crazy, man.
Shout out to all my black man. It's all good. We said it here first on the podcast. First will be last, and last will be first.
That's right.
Big God.
Big God.
Hey man, where can they find us at, baby?
Hey man, always you can find us on everything. Live legit on everything.
On everything. And we put that on
Everything.
everything. You feel me? Hey, it's your boy 2 Cup. Shout out to Q Smith himself.
Always it's your boy B.
Live lit and legit. Hey my boy, that's so rap.
Man, look at man. Y'all sitting here watching these videos. So you know what? Why you just click on one of these other 2 or 3 that's sitting here waiting on y'all to click on and go and get in the next thing. Get busy. Function with your people. Lively legit. You know what it is.